Hey guys, come to my channel. In this video we will see about 10 tragedic moments in history. Before we start, don't forget like, share, comment and subscribe. History is not only written in victories, but also in heartbreak. Some tragedies tore families apart, silenced entire cities, and changed the course of humanity forever. These are the stories carved in sorrow, the top 10 tragedies in history. Number 10, the Titanic disaster, 1912. It was called unsinkable. A floating palace carrying the hopes of over 2,000 souls. But on April 15, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg, and in just hours, 1,500 lives slipped beneath the freezing Atlantic. Families torn apart, dreams lost forever to the sea. Survivors later spoke of haunting cries that echoed across the water until the night grew still. The Titanic became a warning of pride against nature, reshaping maritime safety forever. Number 9, the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Christmas morning turned into horror. A massive earthquake beneath the sea unleashed waves taller than skyscrapers, devouring villages in moments. Over 230,000 men, women, and children perished across 14 nations. Entire families were swept away in seconds. Survivors clung to trees, rooftops, and hope, watching helplessly as loved ones disappeared into the raging sea. But from the devastation rose compassion. Aid from across the globe poured in, proving that even in tragedy, humanity can unite. Number 8, the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, 1986. In the stillness of night, Reactor 4 exploded, sending invisible death into the skies. Firefighters rushed in, unaware of the radiation that was silently killing them. Children were evacuated from Pripyat, leaving toys and books on the ground where they fell. The city remains frozen in time, an empty playground of memories. Chernobyl forced the world to rethink nuclear power, its silence more terrifying than any blast. Number 7, the Great Famine of Ireland, 1845 to 1852. A nation's lifeline. The potato crop was struck by blight. Year after year, fields rotted, and hunger devoured the Irish people. More than 1 million died, and another million fled their homeland. Ships known as coffin boats carried desperate souls across the Atlantic, many never reaching their destination. The famine was not just about food, it was about survival, loss, and a nation forever changed. Number 6, the 9/11 terrorist attacks, 2001. A clear September morning turned into a nightmare. Passenger planes became weapons, striking the heart of America. The Twin Towers collapsed in fire and steel, burying nearly 3,000 lives beneath the rubble. First responders charged into danger, many never returning. The world watched in disbelief, our sense of safety gone forever. In the ashes of Ground Zero, a new era began, one of fear, resilience, and change. Number 5, the Black Death, 1347 to 1351. An invisible killer swept across continents, carried by rats and fleas. Between 75 and 200 million lives were claimed in just 4 years. Entire villages disappeared. Priests abandoned their churches, parents abandoned their children. Death was everywhere, and yet, when the plague subsided, the old world had died with it. From the ashes, society itself was reborn. Number 4, the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings, 1945. In August 1945, 2 suns rose over Japan, burning brighter than anything seen before. But these were not lights of hope, they were weapons of destruction. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were reduced to ash in moments. Over 200,000 lives, families, children, generations, gone in fire and radiation. Survivors lived with burns, sickness, and memories they could never escape. The bombings ended a war, but began a new fear, the shadow of nuclear annihilation. Number 3, the Holocaust, 1941 to 1945. In the darkest chapter of human cruelty, 6 million Jews, and millions of others, were hunted and murdered in the Holocaust. Families torn apart on arrival at camps. Children silenced forever. Survivors described the smoke, the silence, the emptiness of loss. The Holocaust remains the starkest warning of what hatred, unchecked, can become. Number 2, the transatlantic slave trade, 16th to 19th century. For centuries, millions of Africans were shackled, torn from their homelands, and forced into slavery. The Middle Passage across the Atlantic was a floating graveyard. Disease and cruelty claimed countless lives before reaching shore. Those who survived endured generations of brutality. The scars of slavery still shape the world today, a reminder of humanity's darkest greed. Number 1, World War II, 1939 to 1945. The deadliest conflict humanity has ever known. Over 85 million lives lost, soldiers, civilians, children. From the ruins of London to the ashes of Hiroshima, from the Holocaust to the streets of Stalingrad. World War II scarred the planet like nothing before or since. When the guns finally fell silent, the world vowed, never again. But the echoes of war still haunt us. These tragedies are not just numbers in history books. They are mothers, fathers, children, lives that were lived, and lives that were lost. By remembering them, we honor their memory, and remind ourselves of the price of forgetting. Which tragedy do you believe left the deepest mark on history? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more history told through the eyes of those who lived it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.